Good morning, students of standard 8. Welcome in day 2. As you know that in day 1 I have started a new chapter 14, chemical effect of electric current, in which I have taught the introduction and discuss about conductors and insulators. Okay, today I am going to start first topic of this chapter, and the topic is, do liquids conduct electricity? That means all liquids conduct electricity or some liquids conduct electricity. Today we will know about this. Okay, so kindly request to all of your students, please sit with pen, notebook and your science book and turn page number 191. Okay, now see here, do you think liquids conduct electricity? Have you ever noticed that liquids conduct electricity or not? Just like solid, some liquids also conduct electricity. That means you have seen their metals like copper wire, aluminum wire, any metallic plates like steel plates conduct electricity. Like that, some water, some liquids, not all liquids conduct electricity, but some liquids conduct electricity. Okay. A tester can be used to check whether a material is a conductor or an insulator. Okay, there is a tester which is used to check whether material is a conductor or insulator. You must be aware how to make tester using wire and bulb. Do you know, in class 6 I think you have done an activity to make a tester for electricity, to checking the material is a conductor of or insulators. Okay, in class 6 you have done this activity. Okay, so see here, you must be aware how to make tester. That means I think you all known about this, how to make tester using wire and bulb. That means you have to just take two things, wire and bulb, and then how will you make tester? This is used to test electrical conductivity of given object, and this tester is used to check whether that substance, any materials, is a good conductor or insulator of electricity. We made a similar tester in grade 6. I have told you that in class 6 you have already made simple tester to check whether material is conductor or insulators. Okay, same tester is used here, but in class 6 you have to check there any material you will check, but here you have to use same tester and you will check some liquids. That means liquids are conductors or insulators. Okay, so you can use the same tester to test the electrical conductivity of given liquids. Before using the tester, we must check whether it is working or not. Okay, that means before using this tester, we will check this tester is in proper way or not. How to check? There is an activity in your book. I will explain just this activity. So kindly request to all of you, see activity number 1, activity 1. It is this activity, aim of this activity is to check whether the tester is work or not. Okay, so how it will be checked? First of all, you will need material required. You will take a battery or cell. Okay, you will take simple cell, dry cell. Second thing, two piece of wire, and third one is you will take a torch bulb. Okay, then after procedure is, you will take one piece of wire and connect the positive terminal of the cell. I think you are familiar with positive terminal of the bulb and negative terminal of the bulb, and also positive terminal and negative terminal of the cell. If you are not familiar, so let us see here. Suppose that this is cell. Okay, dry cell. Metallic cut is on top on the cell. This is positive charge. Okay, this is positive charge, and metallic plate bottom side, this is negative terminal. Okay, this is positive terminal and this is negative terminal of the cell. Whereas in bulb, lower part of the bulb is positive terminal, whereas the side metallic part is negative terminal. Okay, the bulb, lower part of the bulb is positive terminal and the side part of the metallic part is negative terminal. So students, you will hear how to check your tester is work or not. So first of all, you will take a piece of wire and you will connect the positive terminal of the cell to the positive terminal of the bulb. Okay. Now you will take another wire and you will connect with one end of the wire with negative terminal of the cell. Sorry, you will take 3 pieces of wire, not 2 pieces of wire. You will take 3 pieces of wire. One piece is connected with positive terminal to the battery to the positive terminal of the bulb, and second wire you will use the one end of the second wire connected with negative terminal of the dry cell, and the third wire you have to use there. One end of the third wire is connected with the negative terminal of the bulb. Okay, then you will touch these 2 wires. Okay, second and third wire, you will touch the other end of the second or third wire. Then you will check there. If bulb will glow, that means electricity can pass through the wire, then bulb will glow, then you can say that your tester is working. If your dry cell is not fully charged, that means is loose, is electrical is chemical stored in it. If your dry cell is already used, that means chemical stored in it is loses its. Okay, so then there is a chance bulb cannot glow. Or if wire is broken in any side, then bulb will not glow. If the filament of bulb is broken, that means bulb is fused, then your tester will not work. Okay, so students, first of all you will check it. In activity number 1, it is so that your tester is in class 6. You have already made this tester. Okay, here the aim of this activity is to check whether your tester is working or not. Okay, and it is done by these methods. Okay, so students, I hope you understood very well about how to check electrical tester, to check conductors, to check some liquids are conductor or insulators. Okay, in next activity, in next topic, I will explain about electricity conduct liquid conduct electricity or not. Student, now it's time for your homework. Do your homework. Students, see here, this is your homework for day. I have given only one question today. Okay, and this question is fully based upon activity based. Okay, do activity 1. I have explained activity 1 of this chapter, so you will do activity 1 on the page 191 at your home in the guidance of your elders. Okay, so you will do this activity at your home in the presence of your elders. Okay, students, today's class is over. Thanks to all of you for watching me. Have a nice day.